Hi, this is Mark from Brown Works, and today I want to share my favorite firearm of the week. Now, last week I brought you the Maxim 9. So this week I figured I would show you my Maxim 50. Okay. Now, technically this is not a firearm. At least the ATF does not classify this as a firearm, this being a muzzle loader. And since this is not a firearm, this thing that's attached to the end, that is welded to the barrel, is not classified as a silencer or suppressor. This is a sound moderator, since it's attached to the muzzleloader. Now, there are some states that do classify this as a firearm, such as California and New Jersey, and I think one or two other states. But the states that do not classify this as a firearm, that do recognize this as being a muzzleloader, muzzleloaders can be shipped directly to your door. So that's the way that this came. I ordered directly from Silencer Co., and it was shipped right to my house. Okay. So I'm just going to do a little show and tell today, just to show you a little bit of what comes with it. I'm not going to go into a lot of details. Muzzle loading is a very fun hobby, and it can be used for hunting. It is a particular type of shooting sport that there are a lot more experts, more expert than I am. So I just want to tell you just a little bit about it. It'll be a short video today. This does take primers, and I don't have any primers here today to take you out to the range with you. So this we'll just do a little bit of what comes with it, and then go from there. So this comes from Silencer Co., but the actual muzzle loading, the black powder rifle, is actually a Traditions rifle. It comes from a company called Traditions. They're really big into muzzle loaders. So this was actually originally came from them, and Silencer Co. Worked out getting the moderator welded and sold it through Silencer Co. Now, I have not seen these on their website recently. I don't know if they've discontinued making these. I got mine back in 2017. At the time, the MSRP was $9.99. So I don't know if you can still find them on Gunbroker or somewhere like that. But at this point, they are hard to find. Okay. So Traditions, this is the scope that comes on it is a scope from Traditions. That's one of their scopes. Not the top of the line, best scope out there, but it does what you need it to do. So I'm very happy it came with something that you didn't have to actually go out and buy extra. So they also comes with Maxim, the Maxim50 instruction manual from Silencer Co. It tells you everything you need to know about keeping it clean, some of the specifications. Okay. And we'll talk about some of the specifications here in a second. But it does come with this very nice hard case to carry it with. The case has some pockets. The pockets are generous enough that you can put all your cleaning supplies, cleaning patches, things like that. All your cleaning tools, brushes, measuring tools, tools to measure out the powder that you need, room for your ramrod, and some of the other things that come with it. Okay. So there's plenty of room in this case to carry everything that you need. Traditions normally comes with these little plastic containers. If you want to pre-measure your powder, you can keep some that are pre-measured. So when you're out in the field, you don't have to fumble with measuring. It comes with the tools, all the tools you need to, for the breech plug and the screws for your rails here. It comes with those tools. Comes with a loading tube. Now you're going to need this loading tube to get past the baffles. So when you're loading your powder and your projectile, you need to make sure that that doesn't fall into your baffles here, and then your ramrod. So what they recommend in the book for your propellant is this Blackhorn 209 propellant. Now it does say right on the barrel here that you need to use black powder or Pyrodex only. Okay, you do not want to use the smokeless powder. So you want the propellant made for muzzle loaders. Okay, not for reloading ammunition. Now you can use the powder, and they recommend that you measure out 100 grains of powder for each load. So like I said, you can use the powder, or you can use pellets. Now these are your black powder pellets, and each pellet is 50 grains. So 2 pellets would equal your 100 grains. Okay. I like using the pellets because it's more consistent. It's easier. You don't have to measure out every single time. It's already pre-measured. So if you want things to be consistent, what I suggest is to use the pellets. If you like playing around with your powder charges and you want to try a little less or a little bit more, then you can actually use powder that you can measure yourself. Okay. So that's the powder that they recommend. This is a 50 caliber, so you need a 50 caliber bullet. Now they recommend 350 grain bullets, projectiles, and that's what this is. This is from Hornady. Okay. Now you want the plain, simple projectiles. Okay. You don't want with the fall away plastic skirt or paper wadding. You want the simple projectile, because you don't want that plastic to fall apart as it's coming through the barrel and coming through the moderator. You don't want all those plastic bits or paper wadding to get caught up in the baffles. Now they do make some with the sabot that is attached to the projectile that does not fall away, or you can just get these simple projectiles. Okay. Like again, you would definitely load your powder, your projectile. You have a ram. Actually, this is the starter rod. This gets it past the baffles and starts it into the barrel. Okay. And then once it's started in the barrel, then you use the extended ramrod to push the projectile and the powder down to the breech. Okay. And then, only then, once you're ready to, you're where you want to be and you're ready to fire, then you put your primer in. Okay. Okay. So that's the breech plug. There is a lever here to cock the striker. Okay. There's a safety here that you can put the safety on the trigger. Okay. Take the safety off. You fire, and then when you want to eject that, it removes that back. And then you have this lever here on the outside of the trigger guard that allows you to open the breech, open the action up, and then you can remove the spent cartridge. You can take the breech plug out, and this is an inline, okay, meaning that you can take this breech plug out and you can do the cleaning. You can run the cleaning rod all the way through the barrel, and it's you can get all the way through to it. Okay. So anything with muzzle loaders, you definitely need to keep them clean, especially with this moderator. You want to make sure you keep it as clean as possible. It's not serviceable, but you want to make sure you do everything you can to keep it clean. Okay. So that was my show and tell for today. I hope you got a little bit of information in it. And I really thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, and or leave us a comment. Goodbye for now.